Hi guys, so today I'm going to be redrawing my profile picture. I drew my current profile picture around 2 years ago, back in January of 2022, and I decided that I've waited long enough to try and redraw it. I meant to redraw it on this January 17th, but I forgot and missed my deadline, so I'm late. But whatever. This is the original drawing and my old profile picture. As y'all can see, Storm's original color palette was a little out of sorts, Cece was way too small, and they both just look kind of wonky. It also seems like I have no idea what shading or lighting was. I probably still don't, but I'd like to think I'm better at hiding it now. Anyways, here are some of the major differences between now and when I first did the drawing. The old drawing was made with Drawing Desk. I had no concept or idea for the characters or the storyline yet, not even names for the two, and I had just started drawing digitally. This was one of my first drawings on an iPad. For the new drawing, I'll be using Procreate. I currently have an ungodly amount of lore behind these two. I'm actually finishing up the first book in their little series that I'm writing right now. I've also gotten more experience considering I've been using Procreate for over a year and am pretty used to it by now. Anyways, let's get started. So over the course of the speed paint, I'll be going over some basic info about these two and their storyline. So hope you enjoy that. When the story first starts out, Storm is just about to turn 5 years old. He has a mutated version of melanism, so instead of bright red or orange scales, which are the normal Skyrim colors, his scales are a muted gray color. His scales are one of the main issues throughout his childhood, as most dragons think he's a freak. Because of this, he developed an extremely sassy, rude, and overall very secretive personality. He doesn't really like anybody, and is not the nicest dragon you've ever met. However, in the years following the events of the first book, he will become nicer. He does have a lot of old scars on him from when he was younger because, let's just say, him and his stepfather are not on the best of terms, and they don't get along very well. But I won't get into that here. In this particular drawing, Storm is not 5 years old like he is in the beginning of the storyline. Instead, I've decided to age him up in this particular picture to around age 10. That way he's fully grown. So the size difference between him and Cece make more sense in this picture because Cece, if y'all don't know already, is absolutely gigantic. And there was no way I could fit her in her smallest form right next to Storm in the same picture without him looking absolutely microscopic next to her. Cece, the character in the back, is a demon. At the beginning of the first book, when Storm is 5, Cece is 15. Now, her and Storm have this pretty horrific size difference that I could not put to justice in this drawing, so I'm going to show y'all a picture of the size chart I've made for them. This picture shows Cece's largest size because as a demon, she can make herself grow and shrink to a certain point at will. Anyways, Cece and Storm met on the night of Storm's 5th birthday, and after Cece killed all of Storm's classmates after they tried to use him as a sacrifice, Cece and Storm became bonded to each other on accident. Basically, the main thing about the bond is when a demon and a dragon are similar, the bond can form. This will change the demon's eye color, which is white by default, to whatever color the dragon's eyes are. From that point on, the pair are basically stuck together, whether they want to be or not. They didn't get along very well at first, but they did warm up to each other after a few weeks together. Cece has a relatively calm but violent personality, and she hates pretty much everybody except for Storm. Although, like Storm, she will become more open to others as the series continues. Anyways, here's the finished product. I was really worried about giving Cece scales because I've never tried to do that before, but I think it suits her, so I'll keep that as a concept that I like. Here's a little comparison between the two, the original picture and the new one. Well, that's all. I'll have more info in the description if y'all are curious about them. Bye!